go. What's up, guys? I need to oil my mic stand. It's making a lot of squeaking noises. Let's fix this. Why are you not working now? Hold on. It worked for so long. Ooh, you fucker. Hey, what's okay? So, are we? Where do we go? Oh, where's my fucking stream thing? Hold on. You son of a bitch. I've been screwed out of my own stream preview. What the fuck? Asshole. Okay, it says go live. Am I, though? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, I guess now we're good. Okay. All right, there we go. We're probably fine right now. AFI shirt, super fresh. Man, so I'll be honest, I came across this, cracking one open for the boys, by the way. A buddy of mine had a rough breakup, and he's like, his girl was very upset with him and ended up giving away all of the shirts that he had left at her house. And I came across this shirt like that, and when I told him about it, he goes, honestly, keep it. That's a really good story. So, okay, there we go. Now we should have camera access. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now we are ready to stream. Jared doing his pre-stream twerking off camera. It's called practicing, dog. Come on now. You can somewhat hear the faint clapping of Jared's twerking cheeks. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I've said this before. I'm consistent about this. I don't have an ass. I literally don't have one. It's fucking terrible. I feel a sense of shame, and I worry that people won't like me from the lack of my ass. Tikio Sam, what's up, dog? Just bored this live stream for having a man who's too sexy in the video. That, to be fair, I went live knowing that was the case, and that's on me. That's 100% on me. Okay, so I have... There we go. All right. So that... Okay, that's not as audible as I thought it would be. We're going to try this out. We're going to fuck around with some stuff. I messed around before the stream with audio levels so that super chats and text to speech should be audible to both me and you. I'm not 100% if that's the case, but we are certainly going to find out. Let's switch over here. Okay, there we go. I got to do something about those transitions, dog. Not good. Not cool. Sweet ass shirt, by the way. Stabby55, thank you. I'm liking that. I'm liking that name. Shows intent. Happy Monday night, 5:37 in New Zealand. Interesting. It's about 2:44 in Tokyo, and probably about what, like 1 a.m. in America. Interesting. We got an international crew going right now. Reverse is sunsetting soon. I know, and I should play it, but I really don't want to. You're lucky your soothing voice makes up for it. I try. I'm gonna turn all the EQ off, and then you'll hear my voice, and it's actually gonna sound like this. What's that one guy's name? Pirate Software that fakes his entire shit. That's fucking incredible. Absolutely amazing to have such little self-esteem that you have to talk like this. Fucking loser. 1 a.m. crowd. There we go. Libe. Thank you. Iffy, by the way, I forgot to say this because I was trying out the sound. Iffy, thank you very much for re-upping. 59 months. That is an incredible amount of time. Oh, so Suck My Dick is from Florida. Okay, so when he spoke about Miami, he did it from a place of knowledge. Wait, that guy's voice is fake. Well, not to say it's mostly pitch shifted down via software because there's videos of him not even 2 years ago talking in a much higher voice, sounding basically like this. And his description is that he went to a second puberty. Fucking idiot. Incredible. Fucking amazing. You know, that guy sucks my ass. He's a fucking loser. Anybody who feels such low self-esteem that they have to fake shit on the internet is automatically a fucking dork. So we got North Carolina, we got Florida, Germany. Interesting. Fucking hell. 7:45 in the morning in Germany. Time, when you think about it, is really just a flat circle. Okay, so we're gonna start up the game, and I hopefully will have done it so that, let me crank that down a bit, so that the game audio will be nice and balanced. You will be able to hear my voice, and you will be able to hear alerts and text to speech. This is the goal. Okay. At the moment, we're not hearing anything, and we should be. What do you think, Jared, is the cause of that? Hold on just a second. Let me open up the old volume mixer over here. Do I have you muted? I do. There we go. That should go up higher. So let's do something roundabout like this. Now you guys tell me, is that too loud? Here we go. So I feel like this song's pretty loud in order to test how it plays with the voice and stuff. Sam says, my voice doesn't sound the same as it did 10 years ago. It's deeper, but not Dave Chappelle, 2 Marlboro packs a day deep. Yeah, that sucks what happened to his voice, man. I mean, it's not like he has a bad sounding voice now, but it's like to do that much damage, that much of it fucking change. God damn. He's got a really cool kind of deep, more rich voice now, but it's crazy that came from a lot of smoking. Body and Mind says play a game. Just for that, we're going to sit here for 10 more minutes looking at this fucking start screen. See what you've done to them? This is your fault. Really and truly, though, I wonder if someone could say the same for me, because let's go into my mic real quick. Hold on. I think we can make it so I turn processing off. You guys tell me if I'm faking how I sound. Hold on. Okay, so this is my normal speaking voice. And this is... Oh, wow. This mic sounds terrible. But anyways, this is what I sound like with a Shure SM7B. With absolutely no processing whatsoever. So I'm certainly boosting certain parts of my voice that are more aesthetically pleasing, I guess. But man, this mic does not sound good on its own. To be fair, I have it set to neutral so that it can be EQ'd better on the actual mic itself. But yeah, this is what I normally sound like. And once I've boosted levels and set an EQ, this is what I actually sound like. So to be fair, you could probably make the same claim about me. But, well, at least not a lot of you, some of the people in chat have met me before. Sam definitely has. I feel like this is roughly, it's a more radio-friendly version of what my voice sounds like, right? A doctor told Mr. Webweasel that people could undergo second puberty and their voice would mature, but that's such a fucking hilarious situation. What a goddamn nerd. Okay, so probably leave audio alone, right? Resolution's at 4K. You guys tell me, is it uncommon because every time I start a game up, immediately the first thing I look at is settings, and Jared, open up MS Paint and draw doodles. I could do that, dude. When I start up a game, immediately the first thing I do is fuck with settings. I never just like start a game up, but I know there are some people who just do it. They raw dog video games. What the fuck? Sounds almost the same. Oh, okay, that's good to know. I'll be honest with you. I have developed a bit of a self-consciousness because I worry that because I do focus on making my voice sound pleasing, especially because I'm making an hour, 2 hour long videos. You have to listen to it for a really long time. I don't want it to be harsh sounding or fatiguing, I guess is the word. So I spend a lot of time working on the way that my voice sounds, but I almost worry it's like, oh shit, am I artificially fucking with it to a degree to where it's not representative of how it actually sounds. Masking my lisp? I am not. I can't do a lisp in real life. Shit. In Oklahoma, almost won, suffering through the humidity. No major tornadoes this year. Hey, that's worth drinking for. Yeah, it's humid as fuck here in Tokyo right now. Summers are deadly over here. South Florida adjacent, easy. Nothing's worse than Tyrese Halliburton's two voices. I don't know who that is. Tyrese Halliburton. Your voice always makes me feel like I'm about to watch anime in the late 90s, early 2000s. Hell yeah. I want to sound like one of those guys from the trailers on like AD Vision or something. Ooh, so far so good. I'm liking the way this game looks. By the way, I've never played. This is
When I say it,
hold on.
So we're risking
Wait.
disciplinary action over a hunch again.
Fox Pass wants something that Goliath's been hiding here. I think that's worth looking into.
But this is the Goliath office. Abandoned or not, going in without a warrant is going to get us fired or locked up in Stillwater.
Really think they'll give us a warrant to dig around in their past?
Yeah, we both know that's not going to happen.
So we're on the same page. We take a quick look around and then we get out before anyone even knows we were here.
I'll always have your back, Chloe. I just hope you know what you're getting us into.
Why does that say Kon? All right, so hopefully this ends so I can speak. I don't want to ruin this because I've never seen this, so I want to.
Gotta hand it to them. They had an ego from the very start.
I love the
Stop
look of
talking
this.
and pick a floor. The sooner we find out what we're after, the sooner we're out of here.
Don't have to tell me twice. I'll take the basement.
Let's keep it tight then. Meet you back in 30.
Sure thing, kiddo.
Yeah, I'll keep it
give you a
tight.
shout if I find anything incriminating.
Likewise.
All right, so we're in. We're playable. Good. Small cursor, like it. This is Samurai Unicorn. If you check the description, you can wishlist it on Steam. This isn't like sponsored or anything like that, but it just looks really cool. And I love PS1 aesthetic games. And lately, the indie scene has just been crushing it. So any chance that I can to help out, I will take without a doubt. There, sensitivity's feeling a lot better there. Also, I'm a big fan when a game uses a very small sort of minimalist crosshair, I guess you would say. And this is precisely what I look for. Just a dot on the screen. Max Payne 1 and 2 style. You know what I mean? Halliburton's a player for the NBA, the Indiana Pacers. Voice changes from two distinctly different voices when he speaks. No way. Dope. Eat meth, do grindcore, but I just want to watch your stream. Those are the rules. You have to... So I set those rules up as a joke late at night because I didn't think it would stick or it would let me do it. But then it stayed that way and I haven't fucked with it. I forgot how I did it. So they're just there now. And hopefully it doesn't get me like murdered by YouTube or something. Okay. I will say this. I don't know if the game's developers will ever watch this, but I would very much like to see like how the subtitles had a very smooth sort of font. I would love to see more of this kind of pixelated font across the rest of the game because it really bothers me when games mix resolutions like that. So like right now, what we have on the heads up display with my ammo readout, good. Like pixels, it looks like it was upscaled. It matches the kind of look of the game. It's a little smooth, but that's all right. Versus the subtitles at the start that kind of had a very modern day anti-aliased high resolution look to it. So I don't like it when developers mix resolutions that way. But I really like the look of this game. I love the idea of taking your normal PS1, not early 3D, but like let's say late generation PS1 3D with less dithering, taking that sort of look and combining it with modern amenities like this sort of lighting that we're achieving here. Beautiful. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Just play this on a CRT. Man, I want a CRT. But to be honest with you, I don't know that that would fix that problem because I believe a CRT would still show discrepancies between resolutions like that. Oh God, the fucking dust in the air. Hopefully that's showing up with the stream compression isn't ruining it, but that is fucking glorious. World-renowned GeoHound, how you doing? What's up? I think the developers asked if any streamers were interested in streaming their game. Yeah, they somebody had tagged me. By the way, I forget who did it, but thank you very much for tagging me in their tweet because they reached out immediately after that, and that's why we're here. At the moment, I don't think this is a public demo, which sucks because I'd love for everybody to try this out. But I already had this game wishlisted, and I would have already recommended that other people wishlist it because it does seem really fucking dope. And with the pricing of indie games for the most part, I don't think anyone would miss out by spending, you know, $20, $25 on a game that looks this cool. I don't think anyone's going to get a raw deal in that sense. So I'm very committed in the idea that, yeah, just fucking buy indie games if they look dope. You're not going to waste enough money to make it a problem. Okay, we got healing items. Alright, you can equip consumable. And then how do we use that? Where's our quick slot? Right here. Okay. Let's go to our button mappings, maybe. Okay. Oh, we have a light attack. All right, good to know. That's mapped to V. I would rather that be mapped to one of the side mouse buttons. So let's put you. Can we remap? Oh, no. Okay, we got 3 and 4. Switch item, aim, interact, reload, sprint, escape. Map, good to know. Oh, sick. Okay, Q. Good. And then lock on is middle mouse button. We got that. No problem. V being the quick attack, though. She's got fucking hands. I'll give her that. Look at that. Get it. Now, I wonder... I don't want to waste ammo, but I wonder if I could shoot outside of aiming. Because we're aiming here. Ooh, the flashlight could affect... Okay. Will I shoot? Okay. I'm good with that. That's good. And then Q is our heal. Dust showing up in the air? Hell yes. Good to know. You always wonder what things are going to look like when YouTube's compression gets a hold of it. I also recently upped the bitrate for the streams. I've talked about this before, but the way that my house is set up and because it's a rental, I can't run any Ethernet down the walls. And the only fiber optic port is upstairs. So my router is upstairs and I'm forced to stream over Wi-Fi, which is like not great for high bitrate shit. Okay, so we must have some sort of a shop system. Doesn't this play like Parasite Eve? No, you were thinking of a different game whose name sort of escapes me. Maybe like 9mm Parabellum or something along those lines. How did I just roll? How did I do that? It looks like a double tap. Okay, double tap a shift. I like. That's cool. We're doing this. We're experiencing this together. This is an exploration of the human psyche. You know, weird implementation, but I kind of like it. I think it'll be harder for me to double tap shift in the heat of the moment, maybe. But I guess we're gonna find out at some point. Do some John Wick moves. I feel like the side hop is definitely John Wick-esque in nature. This is the most non-PS1 frame rate. That is true. But that's another thing when I was talking about modern amenities. The frame rate definitely fits into that category. $2 a.m. Jared streaming. Life is good. Hell yes, dude. Life is good. I'm feeling good right now too, so I'm right there with you. Although I will say there's some. Okay, let's do a little quick life update. So my kitten Carmela, we had to take her to the vet for her to get spayed. And I've never had a female cat as an adult that I had to take care of, so I never had to spay a cat before. And she has, you know, her little stitch. It's terrible. They cut her open. It's awful. But she did not like her cone. So we bought her this little, like, bodysuit that she can wear that keeps her from licking her stomach. And when we first put it on her, she was literally depressed. She hated it so much. She refused to move. And you can look at her face. She was just fucking not liking it. But she's gotten used to moving around now, and I would come and get her so you guys could see her, but right now she's sleeping very, very cutely, and I don't want to bother her. But hopefully she comes in. Oh, fuck, we didn't go in that door. I should have probably paid attention. Oh, fuck. Enemy. Oh, shit, vermin, VRmin. Like it. Okay. Highly resistant to body shots thanks to armor plating on their heads. They are invulnerable to most headshots. Interesting. Okay, so we're playing by Dead Space rules. I can do that. So what, like an arm now, maybe? Okay. Stomp that motherfucker. I will say I could definitely stand to see a little more impact with firing your handgun. The sound effect is a little weak, and I feel like there should be, you know, maybe not massive amounts of screen shake or anything, but I always like it in a game when you fire a weapon and it feels powerful. And that kind of seems to be lacking in impact for me. Does kind of look like the guy from Overblood too. Similar haircut too, that's true. Your thumbnail art is amazing too. Thank you very much. Usually I make it myself, but when you see like hand-drawn art from someone else, it's from an artist named Chick, who is absolutely amazing and just about the only thumbnail artist that I work with, because they just always do such a good job. There's really no point in doing anything else. So far, the atmosphere is really cool here. Fuck. Piece him up. What's up, fool? Okay, we're not doing great. Oh shit, we're not doing good. I will say this, I'm not a big fan of the way that people talk now. I've reached that age. And one thing I hate is the use of the word cooked. And if I ever say anything is cooked without some sort of sarcastic intonation, just assume that I've got my mouth full of shotgun and my toe on the trigger. That being said, we were cooked in that moment. Okay. You know what? Let's... Oh, shit. Hell yes. Okay. I would like very much to get my hands on a more powerful gun in this, because the handgun seems a little... Okay, we got ID card. Hey, Carlick, what's up, dog? How you doing? See, this is one thing I don't like. A lot of indie games seem to be doing this lately. When you come across readable files, they don't open, like, for example, in Resident Evil, it would open, you would be able to read them immediately. But this doesn't do that. And a lot of indie games seem to be doing that lately, and I'm not sure why. Seeing a cat with a shame dome is so sad. No, exactly. Damn, bro, who's this cutie? Also, that female has a firearm. What's up, Cass? How you doing, dude? My main man. The only person from Australia that I speak to publicly. Regan O'Callahan, hey, how are you? Seeing you on live stream just made my day. Fuck yeah, dude. Cheers, man. Genova-esque. Oh shit, that is very Genova-esque now that you mention it. Okay. And that's my graduation letter. That's not... Okay, see, bridge note. There we go. I would like for this stuff to show up immediately upon collecting it. I did not know that's how you spelled arduous, by the way. I thought there was a G in it. I swear to God, Oh shit, speaking of which, the last time Casp was in the chat, he was talking about getting into old AFI. I mean, I'm going to be honest, I did not peg Casp as... I didn't peg Casp in general, but I did not peg him as a dude that gets into AFI. But old AFI is fucking incredible, so it's almost impossible not to like it, I guess. The song I started with was Total Immortal. I saw a music... Back in the day, you had MTV, right? But then there was MTV2. Which, when it first came out, was just supposed to be 24 hours of music videos. Something. Yeah, what did I fucking say? I knew it. Anyways, it was supposed to be like 24 hours of music videos, which it ended up kind of going back on that little promise pretty early on. But I was watching MTV2 because I watched it constantly because I grew up on music videos. And AFI's Total Immortal came on, and god damn, it changed my life. That was the end of everything. That was the new beginning for me. Total Immortal started playing, and I was like, oh, okay, that's it. I guess I'm a completely different human being now. Well, I was gonna say something, but I don't want to interrupt you when you're cooking this hard. Was I cooking? Fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. They're knocking on doors. Can he open it? Who wants to bet he can open it? I bet he can't. That's cool. I like that effect a lot. Let's see if we can't fucking piece this fool up. I'm willing, literally I'm willing to... Oh fuck, there's two of them. Okay, I had that coming. I had that coming. Relive encounter, awaken at an earlier state. We should do that. We shouldn't take advantage of... Okay, yeah. This being the case, we went down these stairs and that's when we fucked up. We go back. We check out the other room. That's the play. That is definitely the play. Holy shit, I actually remember this game. I fell in love with the aesthetics of this game the moment I first saw Alpha Beta Gamer channel. That is the best channel, by the way. If you guys have any sort of interest in sort of discovering new indie games, Alpha Beta Gamer is the fucking best resource on the internet, without a doubt. Or at the very least, what would be nice if when you pick something up like that, it would say like hit tab to read or something like that. You know what I mean? I remember my poor cat came back from the vet, had the shame dome. We had to leave for a week, and I remember closing the door, seeing his little face with the dome. It's awful. Yeah, the things we do for our animals. It's worth it, though, because they're the best. Okay, this is the door that we didn't... Oh, okay, it just leads back out here. So we didn't miss out on anything too crazy. Okay, that's good. We might as well fucking save. I will say the only problem with having little save things scattered around like this, no save room theme. That is a real shame. Missed opportunity, if you ask me. I like the movement in the game is kind of nice. It's not quite your Max Payne 1 or 2 type of just free movement. There's a little bit of momentum, and you have to sort of wait for the animation to complete for your character to take steps. So I won't say stilted, but it feels on that borderline between kind of realism and controllability, ease of use. But when you start running, the animation feels nice. I am able to control it, but I do have to sort of account for character movement, which is nice. I always like it because when you play a game like Max Payne 2 nowadays, and the way you're able to just fucking move, like strafe and back up as if you were a robot on roller skates, it is sort of like it kind of takes you out of things. I like a movement system like this where a little bit of momentum is kept in mind, a little bit of animation weight, but we're still erring on the side of being fun to play as well. Yeah, I would definitely say better handgun sound for sure. 100% shot, John. Okay. I'm already in the middle of that, dog. Oh, he stumbled. They didn't... Okay. All right. I like that. But when they're running, they don't do that. I'm kind of worried about going up and meleeing them when they're on the ground because they could beat me up. Been a hectic few weeks. Work life has been stressful, so cheering myself on, dressed in a cheerleader cosplay for my life. That's the way to do it. You know, I feel you though. I've been a fucking editing machine lately. I have an hour. It's probably gonna end up being like an hour and 15 minutes, something like that. I'm the biggest December Underground defender. It's so hard to defend, bro. I get it. I fucking fully get it, Casp. Here's the thing. Old AFI. So you have like 3 generations of AFI. You have old AFI. You have mid AFI that's a little more emo adjacent, but the pace of the songs are still sort of... We've gone from like hardcore punk rock sound to more emo adjacent pop punk maybe. You know, you still got hot, like fast-paced songs and power chords being played in quick succession, but a little bit of the edge has been scaled back. And then there's new AFI, which is a little more musically melodic. Like, what's that song? 17 Sins. Very good song. I don't think you could call it anywhere near punk rock, but still really, really good stuff. So AFI has a few different generations to take into account. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. I think that there are good tracks on every single AFI album ever made. I don't think they ever actually made anything bad before. Oh yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, so I have this video coming out for Post Trauma, which by the way, if you haven't played Post Trauma, go play it. And I've just been editing the last 4 days. I have edited 58 minutes of video, which doesn't sound like a lot, but in 4 days, that was 4 days of more than 10 hours per day. That's how long it takes to edit, for me at least. But what I've been fucking around with, and hopefully this will show up on camera, this guy right here, the DOIO KB16. It's a cool little macro pad. I can assign macros to all 16 keys, and it has a few different layers. So I can, for example, while I'm holding this key, press another key, and it performs a function outside of the function that key would perform alone. You have 3 rotary dials, and I have these set to like increase, decrease 1 decibel on DaVinci, and this is 3 decibels. And then this is mapped to zoom, but if I hold a hotkey, it's also scrubbed by 1 second. Very, very cool shit, but I wouldn't recommend getting the Bluetooth one. I'm gonna buy the wired one instead because there's connection issues like a motherfucker. Really dope though. I've been getting into the macro pad world lately. I have a few of these motherfuckers. So it started out with the DaVinci Resolve speed editor, which I have right here. This thing is pretty dope. And this fucking rotary dial, the best in the game. You will never find a better rotary dial. The only problem is most of the functions on the keyboard itself, absolutely unusable for most people who edit video for YouTube content. Unless you're editing like multicam setups, that's going to do nothing for you. And then I bought this Razer. It looks like a little puck. It's a little volume dial. And I figured, okay, this is going to be great for maybe scrubbing through video on DaVinci, but there's so much resistance to it that it fucking, oh look, it controls me backing up. I forgot what I had this set to, but you can set this to like click, double click, triple click. A lot of cool shit with that. And then I've been using a loop deck for its touchscreen and dials. I'm in on the macro pad universe right now. I was thinking about making a video. Very proud of you. Still my favorite AFI album. If I had to pick a favorite, oh shit, that would be tough. Fuck. I don't know, man. You know, honestly, I have like favorite AFI songs and not albums because, like, what's that one song? I want to get a mohawk is amazing, but I don't necessarily like every song on that album. Total Immortal's incredible. Days of the Phoenix, fucking amazing, but I don't necessarily like every song off of that album either. So I don't think, for me, AFI is about albums, it's about songs. The Boy Who Saved the World. What was that on? Was that on Shut Your Mouth? I completely forget what album that was on. You've got Misfits era to Misfits era, and now we're in the Fit era. Are we talking about me getting fit? Because I need to get fit. I'm not gonna do. You know, here's my thing, and I'm gonna come out and say this since you brought up the Misfits cast. I'm fucking proud of saying this. Michael Graves, much better than Glenn Danzig in every single conceivable way. Much better vocalist, better songs under his tutelage, you could call it, right? Michael Graves, so much better of an era of Misfits. Like, Scream is absolutely incredible. Dig Up Her Bones, Mars Attacks. What else is good? American Psycho. Like, you cannot beat Graves era Misfits. Absolute best lead singer the band has ever had. It's a controversial take, but listen, I can only be truthful with you guys. Since you're such an edit boy, finish my next video for me. I'm so sick of hearing my own voice, man. For real, God. Dude, it's the fucking worst because you're super into a game, and then after you've recorded audio and you've written the script and you played through it maybe once, twice, 3 times, by the time you get 40 minutes into editing a fucking video, you are so tired of that video game you can't stand it. It fucking feels terrible. I hate it. I feel you. Also, never ever in my life would I be an editor by trade. This is a labor of love, but it's a love for the shit that I do. And I could not do this for another person the way that some people edit as a job. I could never in my life. I truly... Oh no, it's too easy to die. Okay, fuck. That was my fault. I thought I could fuck around. And yet I found out. Yeah, I could never do the whole editing as a job thing. I love making my content. I really enjoy making my content. I don't necessarily enjoy... I mean, I love editing. Editing's amazing, but it's because it's my work and it's my ideas, and I enjoy seeing where my process takes me. But I do not like, in any way, shape, or form, just editing for editing's sake. I would never do it for money. That would be lame. Although I guess you could technically say I do it for money now. But you know what I mean. Would not do it for a trade. Michael Graves for the win. Yes. Graves era. Best era. Yo, Benny Girkman, you can use my nuts like a micropad, pressing buttons and shit, making me do stuff. I could do that. It's always an option that's on the table. I'm aware of that. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay, he staggered with the body hit. So that could be a nice tool to use. Maybe one of my biggest problems is I need to reposition more instead of just standing my ground. Okay. All right. We could do this. Don't worry, guys. Only a matter of time before your favorite music genres, God, that's hard to say, taken over by a new breed of emo first. Oh, fuck, dude. It's going to happen to all of us. I like the idea of emo furries. And then like a scourge of furries that move into every fandom and make it their own. It'll be the end of all of us. I fired up Jade Empire the other day. I forgot how much I love that game. I swear older games or indie games inspired by older games. It was way better. You know, I never really got into Jade Empire, but to be fair, I never really liked any of the other games those guys made. That's not true. They also made Mass Effect, right? I did like Mass Effect, but I didn't like the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Never got into that. I feel that I'm not crazy about later AFI, still good shit, but I'm just more partial. But I feel the same way about Cold. I don't have a favorite album either, but favorite songs. Oh shit, what's that? So they had Stupid Girl, which I did not like at all, but a pretty good music video. But then, No One Got Left Here. What was the name of that song? No one got left here. I think that's what it is. No One or Left Here, something like that. That's a dope song. I like that song a lot. I can't listen to that new Misfit stuff, man. It feels wrong without Danzig texture. I don't feel as edgy. I need more edge. It's fine though, I guess. You know what it is? I don't like 1950s love song era Danzig Misfits. I don't get into that shit quite so much. And it feels like Graves kind of brought back a bit of the hard edge, a bit of the fast, the speed, the anger, the aggression, but keeping the kind of iconic melodicness. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Chill. I will shoot you in the dick. Okay, so I've been kind of firing slow. That is also on me. All right, we're figuring things out here. Okay, that'll work. That will work. Yeah, I don't like 50s love song cover Misfits. I like hard-edged, fast, aggressive, relatively violent punk rock Misfits. Oh, shit. Yo, Shodan's talking to him. That's kind of sick. I like that. They're fucking locked into the Matrix. That's dope. Jared, you need to utilize YouTube feature where you set the game option to the only one you're playing. Dogshit streamer. What do you mean? Set the game option to the one you're playing. I did. Hold on. I set it Samurai Unicorn. Yeah. That's what it is, right? If I've ever met a closet furry, it's Jared. I swear to God. Please don't start that accusation. That's the last fucking thing I need. You know what my problem is? I genuinely can be very understanding, right? And man, I get it. People have their fucking kinks, and it's like, yeah, it's weird to me, but you know, who's anybody hurting? Obviously, we're not talking about furries who fuck around with actual animals, but you know, like there's a part of you that just wants to be like, yeah, who fucking cares what anybody gets off to? That doesn't bother me. I don't give a shit. But it's like, man, that shit's fucking weird, and I don't like pretending like it's not. And it makes me feel bad because like there are people who support me on Patreon or who have super chatted to me or whatever who are furries, and I don't want to like fucking shit on people for no reason. And it does feel weird just being upset with someone because they do some like weird ass shit. Because I'm sure the shit that I do is fucking weird to people. I go to hardcore shows and beat people up for fun. That's not everybody's fucking scene, you know what I mean? Like, people don't get into that. So I get it from a general standpoint, but holy fuck, dude. I don't understand the furry thing. I don't get it. And I don't like things that I don't get. If I don't understand it, it scares me and it makes me worried, and I think that society's gonna crumble. Oh shit. Yo, that was sick. Okay, so there you can even longer. I did not know that. All right, now that we got him down, we could fucking knock his ass out. Okay. Oh, we haven't been locking on. We gotta lock in, chat. I thought I had full life. Am I crazy? I swear to God, I thought I had full life. Also, that option doesn't do anything. I did not restart anything at all. Furry suits are legitimately unnerving. Guarantee there's a killer under 50% of them. There is something that the human mind cannot cope with about seeing a person who enjoys dressing up as an anthropomorphized animal. That's a hard word to say. I don't know, man. It's just fucking, it's weird shit. And, you know, there probably are people out there who are just like, you know, I'm just doing my own thing. Don't fuck with me. I won't fuck with you. And it's like, that's okay. That's fair. But animals, like, it's weird for people to get into that shit. And I don't believe that it's not because some people say it's like, oh, it's not a sexual thing. Bullshit. I don't fucking believe you. That's fucking bullshit. There are way too many furries who are using it as a sexual thing for me to be like, oh, this is the one guy who's not. Oh, fuck. Was he there before? Okay, we wasted a shit ton of ammo on that. I swear to God, that guy was not there before. Bitch ass. I don't think furries think it's not weird. Okay, see, that's actually good. Self-awareness is a good thing. Because, for example, like I said, there's plenty of shit that I do that, you know, it's fucking weird shit. You know what I mean? Like, the stuff that I get into, the music that I listen to. I get being fucking weird. You just gotta own it to a degree. But then also it's like, don't fuck with animals, man. They're the most pure, innocent things on planet Earth. Leave these fuckers alone. We have to lock in chat. If I could map the melee button to a different key, I'd be doing better, I swear. Sneaky Ninja, what game is this? Samurai Unicorn. We were raised on those kinds of suits being creepy. I'll never understand how someone can see a furry suit and think, "Oh yeah, that's hot." It doesn't make sense. Like my brain can't process that information correctly. You know how it is when you see something that's so ridiculous, you assume the person that's talking about is like lying. Like there's no fucking way that someone sees a fursuit and that looks like a legitimate expression of sexuality to them. There's no way. That's not possible. Like I genuinely I'm calling you out. I don't fucking believe it. I think you're lying. Because I so do not understand what the fuck you're doing. Oh shit, so you can do arm first. That's good. Okay, so I need to be waiting for shots if I'm going to save ammo like that. And we need to be... Remember what I said? I was not going to remember that fucking dodge in the heat of the moment. And I have not so far. So we're going to keep that in mind as well. Are we cooked, chat? Dude, I fucking hate people that say chat. Don't. I should probably stop doing it as much as I'm doing right now as a joke. Because it's gonna start sticking. Not everyone has a kink. I don't know. I think probably everybody has some sort of thing that they get into sexually, right? Like there's no way you don't have any sexual interests at all. I mean, I guess it, like, what are we calling a kink? Yo, iframes, bitch ass. Fuck out of here. Yeah, I think everybody has some kind of, like, fetish, I guess. Maybe it's, like, super normal, like, you really get into missionary position or something. That still counts, right? Just because it's not weird doesn't mean it's not a kink, I guess. Yo, one hit fucked me up, bro. Okay, what do we do if we say awaken at an earlier state? Okay, that gives us this. Interesting. Okay. We're going to get past that room, I swear to God. This would be a lot easier if I wasn't talking about fetishes with you fucking assholes. You have done this to me. Callie Briggs from SWAT Cats. You make a very good argument, honestly. Do you remember the intro of that fucking show? That guitar lick? What a good fucking show. As a fat guy who sweats easily, being in one of those things would be a personal hell. Add in some humidity. Oh yeah, for sure. There's no way. The pure hate of others in this chat. Benny, it sounds like you're the furry. You're defending your people over here. Also, to be fair, in my defense, sometimes it's really funny to make fun of somebody's sincerely held beliefs. That's a quote. Feel free to quote me on that. Sometimes it is very funny to make fun of somebody's sincerely held beliefs. Oh shit, see? That fucker wasn't there before. Yo, they're pulling sneaky ass shit on me, is what they're doing. Okay, we know the rules now. There are no rules. I feel like I'm way more equipped to play this game now. There we go. El Bueno Ostrich, welcome, my man. Showing up fashionably late as usual? Hell yes. You always show up in the weirdest times. I'm not a furry, I just have an unbridled and dangerous addiction to femboys. Who doesn't? It's the best of both worlds. The real issue is that people used to not share their kinks, so that is such a fucking key point. That is such a key point. So not only started to share their kinks, but demanded other people accept them in public. This is such a fucking key point. I'm not saying that people should be ashamed of what they get into, because for the most part, a lot of people, you know, they can't help what they're sexually attracted to, the types of sexual expression that they use. You know, there are things that are relatively outside of their control for the most part. And I don't necessarily think a person should feel bad about something like that. If it's a privately held sexual thing, it's like, all right, yeah, no big deal, whatever. But as soon as you enter that stuff into the public sphere, we're totally allowed to make fun of it. There's literally nothing about that warrants not just being ridiculed in public for. Hebo guy says konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Oh fuck. Yo. Okay, so but this is, I had full life. Does one hit count as a kill? This is interesting. Okay, I swear to God, we're gonna get through this part. I swear. I need to start paying attention. I really do. But I feel like there's some sort of a mechanic that I'm not utilizing here. Because I'm running out of ammo a lot, and I don't seem to be doing as good of a job with melee, which I feel like would really save me from the whole ammo thing. Okay. We do have a bit of leeway when they're on the ground. So maybe we should start taking advantage of that more. So maybe that's what it is. That's what I'm doing here. So we need to start humbling them first. Stay locked on. Punch this fucker in his asshole. Okay, I don't think that's doing very much. It was doing something, but not enough. We're learning. This is a learning experience. If something can't stand up to scrutiny, then it probably shouldn't exist. I don't know, but like you can't really scrutinize necessarily fetishes as long as they're within the realm of legality. You know what I mean? You know, some people like to be like chained up or whipped or, you know, something like that. And I don't think necessarily you can objectively scrutinize that kind of a practice, because it's like there is no logic or inherent real life fucking information to be found from that. But I also think that if you're going to be public with your sexual fetishes, it's okay to ask to not be made fun of, but it's unreasonable to expect for that to be the case. Like if I'm gonna get my face tattooed in a few months, and that is something that is like admittedly kind of like weird and not mainstream acceptable, I guess is a word you could use. And if someone were to like say that's fucking weird, I don't like that or whatever, be like, yeah, fair enough, that makes sense. You know, I kind of have self-awareness when I do shit that's abnormal or not looked at as commonly accepted. Oh, fuck. See, I'm telling you, I need to be able to remap that melee button and we will be cooking. And I don't mean it in that sense. I mean it in the old guy sense. Now we're cooking with... Let me shoot your leg. You fucking... You know what you're doing. Oh, there's a close quarters mechanic that I haven't inquired yet. Okay. Oh yeah, there's like a sword or something, right? I remember seeing from the Twitter video. We're doing better now though. We're taking more advantage of the stomp on the ground. This is good. We're doing good. This is gonna be our moment right here. I can tell. This is definitely not going to fucking jinx anything. I hear you. Act like I don't fucking hear your ass. Get the fuck over here. I will punch you as soon as you're on the ground. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh shit, did that count? It shouldn't. It's okay. We're good. We're flipping. When you're flipping, you're dipping. Another quote. You were always deeply unmarketable, Jared, even before the face tattoos. There is a worrying level of truth in that. It's not from lack of trying. I try to be like a regular, normal person who's not weird as fuck. It's the attempt is there. You could see me making the attempt. It's just the execution, not great. There we go. Okay, we're saving ammo. We're killing enemies. Things are happening. We are figuring out the rules of the game. Okay, well, I was trying to fucking dash, asshole. You know, honestly, I feel like the difficulty of this game is mostly on me right now because I can't remap actions and I keep wanting to hit certain, like, hotkeys for certain actions and it's doing nothing. Damn, I'm getting my fucking dick kicked in. If I don't like something and it doesn't affect me, I usually just don't say something about it. That's fair enough. That's a perfectly decent way to go about living your life. But I would imagine there are probably things that you see that don't affect you in any way, shape, or form that you form opinions on and, you know, wouldn't be scared to talk about. You know, if someone was being harmed in a video, you would say like, he didn't deserve it, or you know what I mean, that guy who's kicking that person's head in shouldn't be doing that. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure that there are things that don't affect you personally that you would be willing to express an opinion over. Even if that opinion might not be something that's commonly accepted. I like the stumbling. That's kind of cool. Like, you never really know what to expect. It's making encounters very dynamic. But I think we might have stumbled on to the... Oh, shit. I would love to be able to punch you in the back of the head. Yeah, you fucking idiot. Get run up on. Oh shit, I need to start using barriers more often. That seems like maybe a worthwhile endeavor to fuck with. There we go. You know, I honestly, I almost feel like this game would be more easy to control with a controller. Because it feels like a lot of the keys, for example, V is not something I can naturally reach to. So I sort of feel like while it would be harder to shoot and aim with a controller, I would probably do a lot better at moving around and dodging stuff and performing melee attacks. Interesting concept. I'm looking forward to this game and Beta Decay. I don't think I've heard of Beta Decay. このゲームと Beta Decay はすごく楽しみにしています. You know what I like about you? You use hiragana. And I mean, like, you obviously put kanji in there as well, but it's the good kind of kanji, the kind of kanji that I already know how to read. I would have to look into Beta Decay, though. That's a dope sounding name, so I feel like I would be into it. Don't call it head kicking Steve like that. Steve, listen. I'm not trying to single you out, but it has come to my attention that you've kicked the wrong amount of heads. Fish Repair, what's up? This game does look sick. You are correct. Oh, shit. Yo, that dude almost fucking completely smoked me off of that single hit. The difficulty is 100% present. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, so we can open the door while aimed. This is good. Oh, sick. Eat my fucking ass, you idiot. Alright, so here's the play, right? I feel like double tapping a direction would be a better way to... See, okay. It seems like when you're locked on, you don't do the dodge roll, you do the dodge shuffle. Maybe that's what's fucking me up. I'm already getting into like game review brain mode where I would start to want to explain those nuance differences. Fuck your couch mentality. No, I meant like a face tattoo or jewelry. I wouldn't say something to that person's their body. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't either. But, you know, at the same time, I say that. But if it was like a really bad tattoo, I might, you know, I mean, I wouldn't say that to a person. I wouldn't actively be rude to someone who hasn't done anything to me. I totally get where you're coming from. There's nothing wrong with being that way. Hey, here's a question. Why can't I... Okay. Why is it doing that? Before, it was just saying E, right? Am I crazy? So I got a locker key. Second floor hallway. There's an airlock. Storage room. Mayhaps we fuck with that? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, sick. Shh. Everyone shut the fuck up. Alright, so here's what we do. Yes, okay. Sidestepping. Oh, shit. Don't. Leave. Okay. Those keyboard control layout is that they want you to hold control move WSD, press V or C at the same time while having you keep your thumb on space in case you need to jump. Speaking of which, yeah, why couldn't dodge be mapped to space? Oh my god, that would be so much better. The fact that you mentioned the space bar and I was like, oh yeah, that exists. That would make this a lot easier. Thoughts on RE9 so we can casually go to non-furry talk here? How dare you even suggest not talking about furry? It looks great, honestly. I have no like negative things to say based on the trailer alone. That being said, I don't know anything about it, so take all that with a grain of fucking salt. Oh, okay, so we've unlocked a locker. Yo, shotgun time? Yes. This is what we need. This is what we need. I believe it's 1 and 2 to switch between. No? Or was it 3 and 4? Okay. That also feels like mouse wheels should come into play. It's interesting because this game is being made from the ground up on PC, but it seems to favor a controller much more. I heard that fucker. I heard something. It just seems weird to map the change weapon buttons to 3 and 4 when 1 and 2 are a little more accessible. But again, all of this is fixed with the idea of... Oh shit. We're not even gonna kill him. Dog, we're playing survival horror rules. If I have the ability to remap controls, none of this exists anymore. We're perfectly fine. Oh, because there's a monster around I can't save. Okay. We're learning. Let's check our map. That's the only... Well, okay. The conference room over here. Okay, so let's go back to the... Oh, wait, that's the conference room. That's where we couldn't get into. It was boarded up. All right. How about this? There we go. Okay, sick. I just realized my phone keyboard mangled my comment. My apologies for that mess. Alden Blue, what'd you say? Oh, I got the meaning though for sure. Join Avalanche Reviews for some survival horror kinks on the furry retrospective. Ew. Not cool, dog. Oh, fuck. I keep double tapping it. Oh, shit. He fucked me. And I couldn't save because that enemy was there. You fucking asshole. Alright, so here's the question. Can I get the shotgun? Okay, I guess not. I was going to say, can I do it before this guy aggroes? But that seems to not be the case. Shit. Interesting. I will say it is a little inconsistent what damages and how much, because sometimes a guy will hit me and it's like, okay, you lose half of a thing of health, and then sometimes they hit me with what seems to be the same move and it's a one-hit kill with full health. As I'm talking about this though, even I'm not trying to like sweep for these guys or anything like that, but this is a this is not like a publicly available demo or anything, so it is conceivable what we're looking at is pretty early in the playable portion of the game creation process. It is certainly possible. So the fact that some of these issues could be addressed very soon is not outside the realm of possibility. Yes, that feels so much better. So I like the more high-pitched kind of techie sound of the shotgun, but again, I would really love to see a little more tangible impact from the weapons. That would make me feel good in all the best places. PS1 has no graphics. It all run out. I don't know if that's true. Yeah, asshole. Eat my fucking shorts. I can't believe all these games keep cheating against Jared and every single... Isn't it weird how the developers target me specifically with their cheating games? Unreasonable. Oh, we have multiple. Okay, okay. So we got a bunch of locker. Okay. I was not aware of this. We have no more. That's okay. That's all right. We got what we need here. We got some Cybucks. I wonder if that feature's been implemented. Can we maybe like use them at the save point, perhaps? Either way, we definitely need to save because last time that guy fucked me up. Damn, you suck. Coming from Benny, who fell asleep during FF7. Yeah, a little more recoil, maybe some screen shake. The sound effect could certainly use a little more of a robust sound to it. My personal opinion. Which is, by the way, always fucking correct. Oh, come on. The door could not have blocked that. Oh, okay. Well, there's... Okay, it turns red before it attacks, so that's good to know. Nice. All right, all right, all right. Good, 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 good. I did... You know what? We're going to do the old Avalanche Reviews reload because I feel like I could have done a little better with that. Now that I've gotten a feel for his capabilities. I gotta get you on that Labyrinth of Demon King shit, man. Game is Kino. You know, a lot of people are talking about it, and I've had it here in the Steam library forever. It's time to fucking take it out. I mean, the fucking developers were nice enough to send it over to me, and I would feel like a fucking asshole for not playing it. And it does sort of seem like it's right up my alley. Especially since Madular has been... Some of my favorite work of his is when he covered Shadow Tower and Kingsfield. So I need to watch one of his videos, and it's going to get me in the mood for playing that. Oh shit. What did he drop? Parasitic core. Preserved remains of parasites power breaking. Okay, so we're gonna have a different meter at some point then. Man, I'd really love for mouse wheel to change weapons for me. Damn, this game looks so fucking good. I love it. Is this gonna kill? Okay, I was about to say. Okay, so that wouldn't have been possible had that monster have stayed in there, I guess. God, I love this atmosphere so much. This is such good fucking dark cyberpunk aesthetic. I love it. Oh, let's go back and listen to that voice recording, by the way. Evidence. Okay, it's not voiced. A little propaganda, okay. Who wouldn't fall asleep during FF7? I can't trust anything you say, Sar Tomato. It's laced within layers of sarcasm and it's sometimes straight up lunacy. It's amazing. My alt account Darkside Jared. Just snort a lot into the mic and we'll be good. 日本のエナジードリンクは小さい。あ、本当にですね。多分コンビニで大きなエナジードリンクがあります。時々メガサイズモンスター買います。 That shotgun sounds pathetic. Oh, so it's kind of in my headphones. It's a little easier to hear, but there's sort of like, if you guys have ever seen, not Dread, but the movie that came before it, which I would argue is really good, Judge Dredd. There's sort of like a high pitch, like almost like a coil whine that takes place during gunshots, and this has a bit of that. Well, okay, maybe not. I was wrong. Okay, the reload does. That's my bad. Yeah, I think the sound effects for both firearms need to be upped for sure. Oh shit, is this where we get our shit? Yo, okay, here we go, here we go. Things are getting real now. So before, we were kind of like experiencing not the full game then. You know what this game could use? More dithering. Oh shit. Oh, thank God. I was going to say, if this is where the demo ends, I'm going to be so disappointed. I want to try this out. Yo, now you got that fucking creepy hand. I'm really liking the music here. Oh, shit. That's so fucking cool.
Are you injured?
Oh, see, this is what I was talking about with the font.
Can't fix?
Good. We need to get moving.
I'm guessing you have something to do with this?
Correct. I am a symbiotic organism designed to protect my host.
Well, don't get too comfortable. As soon as we get out of this, you're coming off.
Impossible. Removal will result in the death of the host.
You'll be surprised what a couple of glide techs can do these days.
It is wise to stay within 1.5 meters of each other at all times.
And why is that?
The closer we are, the more efficient I am in combat.
And?
We are surrounded.
Oh, shit. Okay. Okay.
They really sneak up on you, don't they? What are we gonna do?
Stay close.
So I will say this, and I'm not trying, I'm super not trying to be like mega critical here, but the voiceover for the female main character sounds significantly less high quality than everybody else who's provided a voice so far, in my opinion. It sounds kind of like she's using a USB mic or something, you know, like kind of like mid-tier, not as detailed or rich sounding. It's samurai time, motherfucker. Okay, here we go. Allows a host to wield the power of the unicorn means of attack. Use the fire button when not aiming. There we go. Okay. When used offensive abilities will be expanded. Okay, we have 3 charges. Okay. Holy shit, I wish I would have had this before. This is so much better. Okay. Able to protect a host parasitic gauntlet by blocking, deflecting enemy attacks. Enter defensive stance, press and hold the block button. I bet that's going to be space then. No? Okay, what's the block button? That would be another thing that would be very nice if the buttons would be included in the tutorial. Light attacks V, switch weapon, aim, ER, sprint, map, lock on. Block is F. Again, what, like, why not make any use whatsoever of the space bar? That just feels strange. Oh. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's my bad. That's my bad. Okay. Can I reload? Because I would like to. I'm still getting hit. I'm trying to figure things out. I'm playing around. Everything is a-okay. I'm just trying to get a feel for it. Okay, then it... Oh, so I can use this forever. And then... I shouldn't use 2. Okay, let's die real quick and start that over. That was cool. Alright, sick. I like that we get a little more life with it too. Because at first I was kind of thinking, it's like, man, that's not a lot of life to deal with. And it seems like the game is sort of asking me to be a little more action heavy than what it's kind of allowing me to do. Fucking chopped him. Okay, I was seeing. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Just chop him. Save an energy charge. It would be nice if those recharged over time. That would be very cool, actually. By tapping block. Oh, okay, so that's why that guy turned red. All right, all right. Sick. Cloak can perform Samurai Strike by attacking the enemy with Unicorn while locked on. If done correctly, there will be no cost to Parasite Gauntlet's energy meter. Strike on an enemy, the gauntlet will absorb a portion of the enemy's power and replenish. Okay, we're fucking doing it now. All right, so let's lock on. Turn red. Sick. Okay. All right, dope. Okay, some enemies are able to perform attacks that can overwhelm Parasite and Gauntlet defense abilities. Okay, that was the red glow. I was already doing that, that's all. Oh, fuck, it's shift. It's not... Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay, we can definitely die. I don't want to lose that much health. I keep trying to double tap the direction. Man, I really, really, really want to fucking remap controls here. It's killing me. Please say that that's an option in the future. You know what we should do? Let's test my little theory here. Let's try a controller and see if that makes it any better. Which one of you is paired to my computer? Okay, you are not. Here we go. I have too many controllers. All right, so there we go. All right, we're automatically. This is good. Nice. Jordan Rex, how you doing, man? Did they have projectors for heads? It does seem like that. So how much money would it take to force you to engage in long-term punishment of a full Witcher 1 playthrough? You know what? Honestly, probably not very much because I really enjoyed The Witcher 2. But I do know that The Witcher 1 is very much a more... I don't want to say in-depth, but it takes a lot more manual control. I know that much. Dante Masaru, what's up, dude? Jarudo-san wa unicorn no chikara no... Oh, fuck, I don't know that kanji. Ni naru kana? Okay, so, like, I've gained the power of unicorn, I believe. And then there's something gene. Ni naru na. Doshite unicorn power te wareru kana? Let's see if I can say this. Fuck, how do I... Okay, so, このロボットの手を、持ってから、侍の力、let's say, 私に入りました? I think so. I think that makes sense. Please tell me if it doesn't. あったジェレドが Wait. Oh, ショットガン I'm an idiot. のしを見つけてみたい. Okay. Oh yeah, we're doing this. I forgot. We need to check our controls. Okay, so sprint is B, reload is X. Good enough, good enough. Left trigger's aim, makes sense. Switch weapon, that does make a lot more sense. Right trigger is our heavy attack. Yeah, so this makes a lot more sense. Lock on is that. Item is Y. Left bumper is block. Dodge is B. Yeah, B sounds way easier to use for surezies. Okay. Yeah, that just feels so much like this game was truly made with a controller in mind, I believe. Okay, so let's go through controls and how do I navigate this side of the menu? Oh, right bumper. Okay, I can do this, but it's still displaying. Strange. Okay, hold on. Here we go. And then weird. Can I not? Okay, but I just want to go up and down. Okay, D-pad does this. Why? This is tough. So the game seems to have been made with a controller in mind, but I don't think that you could play this entirely with one. Let's turn that down to 1.0. Tatsujin. Okay, Tatsujin. Tatsujinは何ですか? そう、このロボットの手を持ってから持ってからもうこの感じわからない。途中の後感じでくれませんか？このセンテンスちょっとわからないけど、そうですと思う。I think you are saying the right thing here if the sentence is reading the way that I think it will. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Oh, and it's the same button as run too. So yeah, controller seems much more tuned to what I want it to do. But let's real quick again look at our switch item, interact, load. Where's our block? Left bumper. Okay. Can we do this real quick? Okay. Let's try that again. Damn it, I'm doing it too early. Okay, but that means this guy doesn't necessarily... Okay, alright. We're figuring this out. We're doing this. This is a game I keep thinking about, yet can never remember its name to look up. Now, that's what we're here for. We are now providing you with the visuals to allow you to remember it. Okay, and we can lock on with this. And let's try out the blocking. Fuck, why are they hitting me so hard? Okay, but it was way easier to block on keyboard though. Like I'm doing it too early. I really want to get the countering down really bad. That is true. I could Steam input bind the controller to different stuff. But the controller binds aren't really a problem, I don't think. They're perfectly fine as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so what we're going to do is let's like kneecap this fool. And let's lock on to you. Okay, he was like, well, you're making this a little fucking difficult. Just kill me, asshole. I guess it's those wind-ups that are super easy, the big wind-ups, but those little attacks are a motherfucker. That is sick. Okay, dash attack is a go. There we go. Okay. I really wanted to get that down for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. Let's do this. Let's fucking do this. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? That's fine. Okay. There we go. Okay. Sick. I just, there's something about this. I see. Okay. So I was asking for a repeat of your Japanese explanation of my question about why is it called unicorn power. Honestly, I don't know why it's said it. Unicorn sounds cool. The only best explanation I could potentially give. Fuck. Okay, I waited too long. Well, you don't make this very easy, do you? Oh, I can't even hit him with that. All right. So then we'll switch to the shotgun and we'll do it that way. Dodging his attacks are fucking hard as shit. I'm sure this is not how the developer would want their product to be displayed to people. But I have a mental illness. I want to get this this game's version of an ESEN down. Most engaging stream of my life. Here you are, though. Yo, could you do that, Benny? Me fucking thinks not. Oh, wrong button. So it's like, even if you do fucking dodge. And what am I expected to do in this scenario, then? This is not my fault, people. I promise. Oh, you're okay. You were just wanting to confirm. I got you. All right, that's good to know. I do listen. Like I said, I like that I am challenged on these streams in my Japanese because it is not very good, and I want it to be better. I sort of feel like maybe locking on is the worst option I could do. What does up and down do? Nothing. That's my map. What about... Okay, so that's good. And then I think Y is my health item. Yes. All right, sick. So maybe I don't lock onto him and I just roll around his ass because that seems to be a much better option. Okay, so we're once again in an unwinnable situation here. Okay, so he can be hurt. Wait, how did I die? All right, no, we're getting this. Don't worry, don't worry. Dean Takahashi showed off Cuphead better than you're showing this game off right now. That's not true at all. I would argue that the tutorial level of Cuphead is a little more forgiving than this game is at the moment. Okay, now we're gonna get our energy back with a quick Eisen. There we go. Yeah, what about now? What do you got now, Benny? It won't let me attack him. I wonder why. Interesting. I can still lock on to him. Is he stuck in a... Okay, never mind. Wait, but he's still not dead. Yo, is he the strongest motherfucker on Earth? Okay, there we go. I won't restart it again, although you know that I fucking want to. I'm gonna be honest, a little bit of that was on me. A little bit of it was my fault. I was just trying to get the mechanics down as good as possible. Yeah, I feel like I'm certainly... I have a lot more control over the game with, oddly enough, a controller. Suck it, nerd. Left and right does this. Oh, so it's just right. Okay, left must change my items. Ah, okay. So here's consumables. We put that there. That'll change that. Gauntlet, we have nothing for that. Okay, we're figuring this out. And we have a limited inventory. Oh, baby. That's what Daddy likes to hear. You know what they say about the 12th time being the charm? I guarantee... You know, Benny was talking shit when we were playing Silent Hill 2, and then I handed him the controller and he's getting his ass kicked. I remember that. Jared is challenged, all right? I'm a little challenged. Welcome to the Jared Gets Bully stream. It's happening. Let's read in Japanese. Maybe it won't be a bully. Kono game ni wa isen te yu. Oh fuck, that's a lot of kanji I can't read. Rashi ga aru mitai ne. I do not know that kanji at all. Have I taken a look at System Shock 2? I haven't. It looks cool though. I'm gonna be honest, I was never really mega into System Shock back when it came out. Around the System Shock era, I was more of a console guy. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, you fucking asshole. I'm upset. I'm upset about it. Okay. Here's the thing. I'm allowed to restart. You guys can't say fucking shit about it. So sometimes I can navigate these menus with a D-pad, and like sometimes I can't. Because you guys saw me, I was doing it before, but now I can't do it. Very strange. This is worth doing. Oh, it's already past that point too, so it's fine. So it's fine. Name like 3 interesting male characters. You know you like Joel. Don't lie. Solid Snake. Personally, I would say Cloud is a really interesting character in FF7. I don't want to waste ammo on him. I mean, I have a lot of shotgun ammo, so that should be fine, but still. Okay, let's get an idea for the... Yeah, see, okay, that's... I got you, okay. But it seems like aiming kind of takes away your lock on, which is strange to say the least. But that's alright, we're learning. We are figuring things out together. Oh shit, okay, alright. I thought he was dead because we took off his arm, but we never took off his legs. I got you. Okay. And you know, normally I have a really tough time aiming with a thumbstick, but this feels relatively doable. I think I could play this entire game without switching to the mouse. And just to be clear, I am sort of like testing the game's boundaries right now and not necessarily... I know it's going to sound like such coat, but I swear to God, I'm not necessarily playing at peak fucking optimal performance right now. Oh shit, Max Payne is a very good addition to the dope-ass dudes in video games list. Okay, that's where we were. Let's get some of that energy back. That's fine. Fucking asshole. I'm gonna have to get better at that before I keep fucking doing it. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. God, I love Max Payne as a character. He's so good. Harry Mason? Okay. For sure. What is that guy doing? What do you think his deal is? Oh, shit. Yeah, suck my ass. Okay, so what is the melee weapon? Or the quick attack? That's it. Okay, so maybe I can... Okay, so they don't seem to do any damage as long as I pass the QTE. And I can shoot them. Okay. What about this? Nothing? Alright, alright. But I feel like you might as well just perform the QTE at that point. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alright, just fuck it. Just tank the QTE. Okay, Harry Mason is such a dork. How they will make him not deeply unfuckable. They did it with James. I don't know how they'll do it with Harry. Come on. He's just looking for his daughter. He's a good guy. Lost his wife? There's a lot to be sympathetic towards there, Benny. I'm starting to question your ability to have empathy. Oh shit. They could do that. Fuck. They become extremely more dangerous now. So once they're out of their little cocoon thing, they can actually do damage to me. Alright. So let's do this then. We run away, let him do that, and then... Oh, we can't stomp on them? Oh, a lock on. Okay. All right. I feel like most of the stream is me saying, okay, all right. But this is my mental process. This is how I operate. You know what's weird, though? I keep trying to click in the left analog stick to run. And I hate doing that in games, so I don't know why it's coming as some sort of intuition now. Okay, let's maybe try this place out. But like, I dodged that. That's the thing. You like, and I dodged it like pretty far before it came out is the weird part. Okay, so I can, maybe they should make it so I can't throw out melee attacks after I die. That would probably be a good use of resources, I would imagine. There we go. Worth it. Worth every fucking little bit of my life bar. El Bueno Astrid says Nihongo ga wakarimasen. Ah, watashi mo. What's up, dick ass? Okay, so here's the thing, though. We can fucking punch him now. Continue to kick until morale improves. All right, now listen. Don't start talking shit about the way he dresses. I'm like one step removed from how Harry Mason dresses. T-shirt and jeans. All I need is the best. You should always question Benny's opinion on everything. This is the fucking truth. Let me tell you why. Benny don't know shit. But there is a level of predictability with Benny. Benny hates everything I love and loves everything I hate. Which is nice. I like having things be predictable, understandable. Okay, so only when you get really close to them is that even really an issue. This is good. We are somewhere within the realm of figuring things out now. This game looks sick. It is sick. I haven't, to be fair though, I have not been giving it the best. You know what? Actually, we should clear these guys out for when that other dude attacks. I was wondering how they were going to handle that. And it worked out pretty okay. I believe it would be best for me not to lock on to the guy on the ground. That is true. We both like Silent Hill 2 Remake. Erimei-sen te oshare no janai? Damn it, what does that kanji mean? I feel like I'm always asking you that. Tonte masaru. Ano. No no sugi no kanji no imi wa nan desu ka? Yeah, like, that's so much better of a dodge. I don't know why I would ever use the one where I'm locked on. Okay, so here's the thing. If I lock onto him now, can I just pummel his ass to death? Yes, I can. Okay, good. Yes, you can just blast the eggs. This is worth it for saving ammo. You guys know it. Continue. Never stop. And there we go. That's crazy. I could still lock onto his dead body. Interesting. Okay. What is that? Is he still alive? You son of a bitch. Why did he spit out an item then? Okay, now he's dead. Alright, okay. Listen, I'm not questioning you, game. I'm just trying to learn your rules. Yatsu. Yatsu. Interesting. That's the first time I'm hearing that. Yatsu. Nice. Okay, there we go. And then we might as well just use that on this fucking dork. Yatsu. That's new. I'm learning new stuff every day. Dante Masaru Yasashi na Yatsu. Okay, there's some shit in here for sure. Hey, we get to save. See, once again, I can't control anything with my controller because maybe it's the mouse is on screen and that's causing it. No? I can't even exit out of it. Yeah, so okay, so there's definitely some stuff going on with the controller and keyboard. Oh shit, now it's stuck with the... Okay, what if we go back into here then? Yeah, it won't let me close or quit out of... Oh wait, there we go. See, now I can use the D-pad. But I can't... Interesting, okay. Let's say no. And let's back out of this. I just have A stuck on my screen now. Forever and ever. I don't want it to be. Why can't I pick you up? Oh, because I have items in my shit. Can I just... I'd like to just use it from this menu. Would be nice. Okay, so let's do that and then Y. That's a cool animation. I like that. Okay, I like how the left and right works. I don't want this A on my screen at all times. Bro, what kind of PC you rocking? How does it handle DaVinci? Vegas is killing my... Do you seriously still use Vegas? Casp. My man. We got to get you into the fucking 21st century. I can't talk shit. I used to use Vegas as well. I wonder if I load that save I wonder if it'll allow me to get rid of the giant fucking A. Right now I have a RTX 4090, a Ryzen 7900X, and I believe 64 gigs of RAM, which I should probably increase in my next build. So I don't have issues running Resolve at all. But dude, like in genuine, not to like fucking poor shame you or anything, the biggest problem with Vegas is how often it crashes. Vegas is a nightmare in terms of fucking having your project not just completely crash on you nonstop. So please, if you can, switch to DaVinci Resolve. I would very much recommend it. He's been impaled. What about you? A character model. Damn, that looks good. Fuck yes. Alright, we've got disease people for sure. I think if I wasn't streaming, I would definitely be reading these files that I'm getting. But there's something about when you're streaming that makes you kind of want to not do boring shit, like play the same section over and over again because you want to figure out parries. Listen, I honestly, Casp, I don't blame you because I don't know if you've tried Resolve before, but the difference between using a linear and non-linear editor is fucking vast. Like it's a big deal. You will be setting yourself up to learn a lot of shit you didn't know before. That being said, dude, it is so fucking worth it. Resolve is so much more user-friendly once you actually get to know how to use it, and it's just so much more reliable, and it's free, so it's like you might as well. My wife runs it on a laptop, and things like transitions will fuck it up and stuff, but this is like something that was made more to interact with servers than it was video editing software, so I think you probably should be okay, if I had to guess. Already went through there. Sometimes the background blanks out like that, and that's a little weird. We already went in there. Okay. Pirating Adobe products is always free. That's a fact. Always an option and always a good option. Oh wait, so I haven't been in the supply room, it's telling me. Pedantically speaking, all editing software is linear. You're editing to a chronological linear time code. Yes, but you know the difference between something described as a linear editor versus a non-linear editor. That's the big selling point of things like Adobe, not After Effects, Adobe. I've completely forgotten their editing suite. Also, never be pedantic with me. Is this like a special preview build? Yeah, I think it's a non-public demo at the moment. There we go. Sick. All right, so we have that. We can do that now. Now I can fucking grab those. The core's been initiated. Oh shit. we've awoken the dregs. I really like the sound design. Oh shit, he's got a different fucking uniform. I like that. Do you think RE9, we will find who else survived RE Outbreak and what Raccoon City vets will see return? I know a lot of people want Leon, but I kind of want to see Sherry return. You know, it would be nice if returning Resident Evil characters sort of played a supplemental role in the story, but it would be really cool just to see a bunch of, you know, some of the more side story motherfuckers get a little notice. I'm not necessarily saying like Carlos or what's his ass from Zero? I've forgotten his name already. Billy Cohen. But you know, someone adjacent to that. Can you not? You fucking... Don't give him the multiple hits when I'm trying to... It knows what the fuck it did. Yeah, I don't know. I would sort of like to see it continue as maybe something of its own, as opposed to relying very heavily on pre-established characters. That's my like initial kind of, I mean, like, I don't know if I'm going to feel like that tomorrow, but you know what I mean. I really like these character models. Very Metal Gear-esque, that one hallway where Gray Fox kills all those dudes. I'll go ahead and let you hatch. I want Mark on a wheelchair, Cindy married to George, Jim as a pimp, and an older Yoko helping her friend's daughter. Sounds like you got it all planned out, dude. I agree. Sherry was, when I did not expect to really like Sherry and what's his face's pairing in RE6. Oh shit, that's a regular person. Yo, come over here. It's not a regular person. It was a trick. Yeah, I didn't think that I would like those two together in RE6, and I ended up actually really enjoying the way they bounced off each other. I'd rather the pre-established characters live on in the movies and TV shows, give us something new in the games. Chris really didn't need to be in RE7 and 8. You know, honestly, I would say he more felt right in RE7 than he did RE8. In RE7, it was just like a fun kind of cameo that didn't necessarily have to affect the canon story necessarily, whereas in RE8 he was just such a big part of it that it was hard to deny. Just a few shots so that we can stop him. Okay, there we go. He didn't even give us an item though. What a fucking asshole. Yeah, I feel like Chris was kind of a cool, like a fun nod to fans of the series, and you didn't necessarily have to take his showing up at the end of 7 to be like this massive... Oh. Yo, he's badass as fuck. Don't fuck... He's never trains legs. Ever. That's gonna be your downfall, motherfucker. Watch me run around. Check this out. I got the fucking move. Watch. This is the move. Yo, sick. How far does he go? Okay, not too far. It's really and truly, this game is just so much more fun with a controller. I never say that about a third-person shooter. I will say holding B is a little more cumbersome to run than I thought it might be. I'm really liking the imagery here. This game is fucking sick. I'm really getting into it. Especially now that I know how to play it to some degree. Okay, so let's do this. Equip you. Yeah, you. We do have the... I did not know we had the rifle. Where did we get that from? Okay, so let's back out. And we will use this. Oh, nice. It restores all of it. That's sick. Okay. Now we can grab us some ammo. And that should stack. Good, good, good. Okay. This is working out well. I want to get something for my gauntlet, the demo. That'd be nice. Okay. All right. Sick, sick, sick. That is a cool... All right, let's see the sound effect. Almost non-existent. We definitely got to work on those sound effects, guys. And we are stuck with the A back on screen. That's unfortunate. Because I don't remember the last time I saved, and last time that's the only way I could get rid of it. Maybe a cutscene will get rid of it. So the only thing is, when you run, you also have to control the camera with the right stick, and I think that's what's fucking me up so bad with having to hold the B button, because you have to take your hand off of run necessarily in order to move your camera. It's kind of powerful too. I'm liking this. Okay. Now you know what we gotta do. Stomp his monkey ass. Hey Jared, haven't seen you pet a single cat in this game. 0 out of 10. You know what? I can't agree with you. I can't not agree with you. We use double negative. You know, not every game needs a cat you can pet, but every game with a cat needs it to be pettable. Those are the two rules that keep logic consistent. Not every game needs a cat, but every game that has a cat must make it pettable. I feel like I've just stumbled on to like... I'm a fucking theologist. I'm a genius. Yeah, I kind of feel like running actually should be triggered. So let's say B, this would be my ideal setup here if we're theory crafting with the controls. B is your dodge, but clicking in the left thumbstick is your run. That feels pretty usable to me. I think most people could probably jive with that control scheme, I would imagine. So if the developers end up watching this, for sure, dodge on B makes total sense, but we need some other way to activate the run, I believe. I do like having separate binary run and not run states, for sure. That's good. I just like to see, because I do have to control the camera with the right analog stick so often, I would definitely much rather have non-stop control over that. Fuck. Yeah, but like... Oh, no. Iframes. Yeah, B as the dodge is definitely a good idea. My thumb sort of naturally wants to go in that direction for that function, so... Nice. There we go. I like this rifle. I don't like how it sounds, but I like that it's powerful. Without that fundamental rule, society will collapse into anarchy. This is true. See, now the analog stick is working perfectly in the menu, but sometimes it doesn't. Okay, damn. I'm really, really enjoying where the game seems to be taking me, because I can kind of... Oh, fuck. I can kind of see the general idea of where it's going, and I'm a fan. I did not need to waste all of that fucking health just for that. And I already had a full meter, you idiot. That's how we roll sometimes. Okay, I think this is where we came from, right? No, okay. Cutscene. I got a beard hair in my mouth. Oh shit, this is sick. This is definitely the end of the demo for sure, right? Yeah, that scene is end of demo material. Oh fuck, no? Okay.
Gabe.
Gabe. I liked Gabe a lot. His voice was very cool. Oh shit. My samurai's ready to go.
Glad you could join us. Now you get to witness the beauty of my work.
Lay a finger on him and die.
Yeah, you see the discrepancy in voice quality?
We're outmatched by our opponent. A swift retreat is the best option.
Are
We're
we?
not going anywhere without Gabe.
Direct combat with a Dream Eater will likely result in death.
Then I hope you were serious about protecting me.
Enough talk. Time to die.
How about you?
Behind you.
Oh shit. Okay, the Dream Eater's invisible.
Special about you. This is going to be fun.
Stay focused and we might survive this.
Fuck. Corpse Processor is such a cool band name.
Quit that.
Okay. So maybe, how about a... Yo! Get his fucking ass. That was sick. Okay. We're doing good. This is fun. Like, this boss fight. Oh, shit. Okay. I heard you. I fucking heard you. This is a really fun boss fight. I'm liking this a lot. And the fact that I can hear him coming is... No, Jared. Wait. There we go. Cumby lad. How's it been, man? I haven't seen you in a bit. How's it hanging? It is certainly hanging. Summertime in Tokyo means that shit fucking hangs. Okay, so maybe we need to pay a little more attention. Who wants to bet that I can actually beat this guy without any more healing items left? I am one of them, by the way. I will bet it. I shouldn't have bet that.
Gabe.
I'm so very glad you could join us.
Okay, so let's try to read this. I will warn you, there's a lot of kanji I can already tell that I'm not going to understand. Oh no, where'd it go? Okay, so oshare te. I know the beginning part of that from namae, but is it nama? And then something else? Toshite skuru no ho tan... not tanoshi. Tadashi kunaite ruru te doko ni something kareru no ato Shimpuru na Nihongo te sumari shansan. Oh, okay. Okay. That is. Oh no, I know that. I know that kanji. After no, it is imi. No, not imi. Imi daro. I think maybe it is imi. It might be imi. Anyways, that was a really fun sentence to read, though, even though it wasn't directed towards me. Benny wants it. It doesn't count if you take the bet after I prove that it's wrong. I got this, dude. I am fucking set to go. What's up? Are you telling me the guy who just... Fuck. Does he stay like forever? Interesting. We could drag the runtime of this demo out significantly. We just leave it like that. Okay. Let's let him kill me. Because this time I'm prepared. Oh, see, how come that didn't... It's so wild. The discrepancy between what hits count as a small or large amount of damage is odd to me. But that's okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. Okay. We're alright. We are okay. I sent that message before you died. I know, but I'm saying it doesn't count now. Because I read that message after. Alright. New bet. Half-life. Not the game. I have half of my health. No healing items whatsoever. Who says I win? I say I still do it. Because right now, I'm really on my shit. His patterns are actually a lot easier than your typical enemies. Like, I find his stuff way easier to counter than just the fucking regular enemies. Oh, you fucker. I knew you were there. Oh! Sick. Dude, this is a fucking dope-ass boss fight. I'm having fun here. Decent song, too. I could stand... Oh, no. I could stand for it to be a little more cyberpunky, a little more techno. But I like the orchestral nature. Oh, shit. He's fucking me. He is fucking me. Okay, so like I can't get close to him. Oh, maybe. Okay, so you fucking counter that then, Jared. That's the key. That was it, dude. That was fucking it. Hell yeah. Okay, there's a second phase. Oh, no. Okay, so I don't necessarily need to expand. Okay, so I don't have to counter every... Okay. I did not know I had this. I didn't need to struggle as much as I did. That's alright. That's alright. We'll catch him next time. Oh man, I wanted that so... Okay, so maybe I can attack him out of that animation. I know... Okay, so now he's gonna... Fuck. Okay. So we can't do that. We can't waste our shit. We're gonna have to... Oh, you fucker! Okay. No, we're good. This is where it comes, right? Yes! Dude, that feels so fucking good. Hell yes. Eat my fucking ass. Dude. You guys have no idea how good that feels. It looks simplistic. But it feels... Oh shit, okay. Phase 3, motherfuckers. Oh shit. Oh no. Don't do that. I'm stuck. No, fuck off. Oh shit, the multi-hit. Okay, can I hit him out of that though? That does nothing. Oh shit. Okay, okay, okay. I bet I can't counter any of those either. It's fucking over. That was fun. That was fucking dope.
This isn't over. Unless the parasite is destroyed, the Dream Eater will regenerate.
What do you want me to do?
I will guide you. Just follow my lead.
Oh shit. Dude. Fuck off. That's so cool.
You would have made such an exquisite cool.
Oh my god, that was so fucking sick. Oh god damn it, this game is sick. I better get like a brand new power now.
Gabe, please wake up.
Chloe, what's happening?
Thank God. Are you okay?
Nothing a cup of ramen couldn't fix.
I think we'll need to take a rest.
Dude, he has the right fucking mentality. I'm the same way.
Unauthorized use of Goliath property. That's going to look bad on the report.
I can see the mountain of paperwork already.
No
You
kidding.
processed your last corpse, pal.
Let's worry about that when I'm not near
Process
people.
these
Whatever
nuts.
this is.
Benny, I'm not going to accept that chat if it wasn't spelled D-E-E-Z. Bad form. We peaked with these graphics. What's up, David? That was honestly really dope. I did a very bad job of showing this game off for sure. But you know what? Here, let's do this. I'm not going to go through the entire thing, but let's start it over again knowing what we know. Or are we able to? We are stuck. Something about using a controller in this game really fucks it up. That's alright though, that's what Alt F4 was used for. I would like to run through that game again. Oh shit, it says the controller's not supported. That must be because it's kind of like, not beta, but like not fully out. Because controller is definitely supported. I want to run through it now, knowing what I know, and then seeing if I can't make it less fucking ridiculous. We're going to start it over. Damn, David's over here calling Benny a silly goose. Things are getting tough, bro.
Do you actually know what we're looking for?
Jared peaked 10 years ago. There's a subreddit that basically is made up of that same opinion, and I don't think I disagree. I will tell you though, I have a lot more fun making videos now, but people seem to like my videos a lot more a long time ago. I didn't even get a chance to spend my fucking Cybucks. Jip. Yeah, so let's see how this game works with just a controller right off the bat. Okay, so we could probably go through here now. There's all kinds of shit we're going to discover on this. No, okay, maybe not. I was being a little hyped up. Hey Jared, I have to say that the corpse processor guy looks evil enough to fart in a crowded elevator on Taco Tuesday during Midsummer. The middle of July. He does have that look about him, doesn't he? That very recognizable look. The channel started to die as soon as I got involved. Exactly. Benny was and continues to be the death of me. Okay, so I'm scared to interact with this because it might have that A showing up on screen. But see, once again, I am not able to close out of the menu yet or actually save. But the A has not shown up on screen, so we're definitely making progress, lads. Things are going in the right direction. Oh shit, a rat. I'm glad I didn't shoot that. Here for the long haul. Old videos are good too. You know, I can't watch my old stuff anymore, man. It's too... I don't want to fucking use this word, but it's really cringy. And it's just because I had this thing about speaking fast for some reason. I wanted to say everything really fast. And I didn't know how to record my voice very well. And my early attempts at EQ only served to make things sound worse, in my opinion. So it's hard for me to go back and listen to that stuff. But it's really fun and interesting to go back and remember ideas that I came up with in terms of describing how a game works or what it meant to me. There's a lot of really cool stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I described that in that kind of way. That makes sense. You know, you hear your own words so long after you've forgotten them that you kind of agree with them. Like, yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, but aside from that, listening to my old voice recordings is almost like akin to torture. You know what might help with my problem holding the B button and not being able to adjust the camera is if the camera sort of centered to your back as you ran. I don't know if that would cause more problems than it would solve, but not needing to control the camera during a run might help that scenario, potentially. I sequence broke the game. I got to this part before I even got the tutorial on how to take out enemies. Oh, you fucking asshole. See, we're already pros at this. Oh, fuck. Spoke too soon. You know what one of my biggest problems in life right now is? I usually keep a back scratcher at my desk here, and I don't know where it went, but I lost it somewhere, and my back itches the fuck out of me right now. And I have half a mind to walk up to the corner of that wall over there and scratch it like a big stupid bear. The good people at Capcom USA used to like your videos. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have talked so much shit about them. I'm not one of those guys who's very good at keeping relationships. Ask my wife. She hates me. She's not even here to defend herself. She's in Kyoto right now. Okay, so I got the shotgun. Honestly, this should be the canon path of the intro section. You should get a hold of the shotgun pretty early on, I think. And also, the controller should work inside the menus all the time and not just some of the time. Yeah, see, this feels a little more appropriate because I have so little shotgun ammo by the time I come across it versus before where I was like fully stocked up. See, the shotgun sounds more powerful right now. Maybe it's like the room you're in or the acoustics or something, because that sounded pretty okay. Jared learned the art of ASMR. I really do. There's something really creepy about the idea of the existence of ASMR. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there are people that are fucking jorking their peanuts to my shit, but knowing that it's happening is strange. And then making content specifically for that outcome feels dirty. Like I should be ashamed of myself in some way. Jared doesn't shower? How dare you? First off, who told you that? Who's been giving away my secrets? I would have taken a shower recently like last night, but I'm gonna do cardio today, and I don't want to go to the gym all showered up and then have to take a shower immediately afterwards. Don't fucking give away my shit like that. I told you that in confidence. Nothing wrong with the bareback scratching technique. It's the best technique out there. Millhouse says, where can I play this? I can't see the demo on Steam. Right now, the demo isn't available. This is just kind of like a quick look at it that they were nice enough to give me. Which, you know, to be completely honest, I think is a pretty good idea, because right now, while this is a fucking really fun game and the ideas are all really solid, I do think the technical execution isn't necessarily ready for the big leagues yet. This certainly is not a fully released product, in my opinion, but it's an amazing concept. I really wish I would not have wasted 3 shotgun shells like that. Stabby55 joined up as a channel member. Stabby55, thank you so much, my man. Much appreciated. That gets you access to the supporter Discord, where you can join Benny and David here in chat in making fun of me nearly nonstop. If your YouTube email address is not the same as your Discord email address, do me a favor and shoot me a tweet at Avalanche Jared, or you could check my community posts, which are now available to you, which has a Discord server link in it as well. That way you can hang out and talk shit and fucking... Usually, honestly, what I'm more big on with the Discord is just talking about whatever dumb music I'm listening to at the moment. So you play your cards right. You could be a part of that. Wait, do they even have showers there? In Japan? Yeah, there's a few showers to be found here in Japan. One thing that Japan gets so much more right than everywhere else in America is the existence of the bidet in Japanese toilets. In America, you know, you might find a bidet here or there. You know, they're out there, but they're not exactly making up the majority of household bathrooms. But here in Japan, fuck. That's the statement. Here in Japan, fuck. Do people in Japan shower at the gym? So the gym that I'm a part of right now, I don't... Oh wait, no, they do have a shower actually, but it's more like a private, one person at a time shower, not your typical like American style gym where there's a communal shower. But I'm sure gyms like that probably exist here in Japan. But the one me and my wife go to is kind of small. I would imagine though, without actually knowing the answer to that question, I would imagine Japanese people are probably less likely to do the American style shower in the gym thing. I don't know why, that just feels like probably that's the case. I have no basis for actually saying that. I meant to dodge and I ran. Tale as old as time. I mean, we could talk about the sick new band Corpse Processor. Really and truly, that is a fucking dope-ass name. Or at the very least, a song name. I'm mad at you for making me use a healing item. For sure, the beginning of this game does not fuck around. Because even now that I know how to play it fairly well, it's kind of beating my ass. Nice creepy music in the background. I didn't notice that before. Bidets cost a penny, and you literally can get into the shower from the toilet. Also, Terrible USA toilets are in the same room as toothbrush, so that's even easier. I can't argue with you. It is weird that we keep our toothbrush in the same room with the toilet. But I think that only is a problem if you think about it for too long. For the most part, it doesn't fucking matter. Because you keep like hairbrushes in there too, and nobody gives a fuck about that. I certainly wouldn't know from personal experience. It has been a very long time since I've used a hairbrush, and I don't plan on using one anytime soon. Well, here's the thing. This is where your theory sort of starts to break apart, is you're not always taking a shower after every shit you take, right? So having a bidet for that midday shit that you don't plan on showering immediately after, it's a life changer, man. Are bidets common in, I think you're in Russia, right? Are bidets common there? Yeah, I fucking saw you. Misses 3 fucking times. Okay, we've sort of gotten it down to a system though. We're definitely doing better than we were before. There is no doubt about that. And the stomping has become like second nature. So this is the room in the map that it wouldn't let us get to. Can we shoot these people? I would like to say yes. Okay, we can. It just doesn't do anything to them. I knew I was going to take damage just standing there like that. I like the sound of reloading the shotgun. That's good. I think bidets are more of a South Europe thing. Italy, France, etc. More power to them. They know what they're doing. Benny, do you really want to play Counter-Strike? I'll play you. Here's the rules. We're only playing Office. I don't touch Dust 2. I don't touch any map other than Office. It's the only map in Counter-Strike as far as I'm concerned. I want to see Benny talk all that shit and then get wiped. My leather Cheerio. That is an interesting name for a butthole. You know, it's not often that I hear a brand new nomenclature for asshole. That's bravo, man. By a stream of pressurized water. Listen, whatever, I get it. I understand your, what's the word? There we go. Your trepidation. I get it. Please believe me, it is the greatest thing ever. I swear, I've never lied to you before. You gotta trust me. The bidet is key in continuing to live. Bidets are not common in Moscow, but toilet and bath are separate. Rich people have bidets. Anyone can buy a bidet add-on. Just walk into the shower, the towel. There's the towel and the soap. I get where you're coming from, for sure. The shower immediately after is definitely the move, but you're not always going to be in a scenario where that's going to be possible. Here in Japan, though, it's kind of similar in the sense that oftentimes the toilet is not going to be in the same room as your other shit. Your toilet room and your bathroom with the sink and everything else is often going to be in a different room. He got you, idiot. Look at you. Shaking around like a dummy. It's exactly what you deserve. What would be nice is if you burn through one healing item, if the game would sort of auto-equip another healing item in its place. Because when you pick one up, it'll auto-equip it, but not once you've used one, which is... It's definitely not like the worst thing in the world. It's kind of like a ease of use edition. Dude probably doesn't even know Counter-Strike 2 is out. I know all about it. I watched that Nakey Jakey video. Benny's young and twitchy. He might win. That's what I'm counting on. The twitchiness. It's the people who are twitchy that fucking miss the most shots. Also, I've never really seen Benny commit any acts of gaming professionalism. And knowing nothing, I default to him not being that great at Counter-Strike. That's I'm willing to bet the farm on it. Okay, we're headed for the archives, boys. I'm always in the scenario when it's possible. You don't have to polish your billiard ball. Just wash your ass with soap and use a towel. Yeah, but like, do you seriously take a shower after every shit? I mean, if you do, fair enough. I just don't think that that's a common occurrence for you. I would guess. If I had to wager an uninformed guess, I would imagine that you're not taking a shower after every single shit. We've gotten pretty fucking proficient at this game. In Okinawa, I'm just a plebe, so no bidet and pooper in the same room. Oh, shit. I've been wanting to go to Okinawa for a while. I've heard that Okinawa actually has the most skate parks out of any other place in Japan. And plus, Okinawa just looks really nice. Are we going to see a 6 CS 1v1? I would definitely 100% agree to Benny's terms. I want to see how good he is. Also, it's been a while since I played Counter-Strike, so I would like to see if I still suck at it. I win by default since you're like quadruple my age, motherfucker. No, I think that means I win by default. Get her ass. Oh, there's that hair that I had in my mouth. I told you guys. Yeah, there are a ton. See, man, I want to check this out. I have a place that's what is it called? Fucking taco some. I completely forget where my. It's not even a skate park. What it is a concrete slab that's fairly large underneath a bridge that the municipality allows people to skateboard on when they're not having events. And man, it would be nice to have like a proper fucking skate park with like a stair set and shit. There we go. I would love to travel to Okinawa. That would be so much fun. It's, to be completely honest with you, I really don't utilize my existence in Japan here to the fullest because I've only been to Kyoto once. I've never been to Osaka. Like, I'm wasting my fucking... I live a life in an area that most people would want a vacation in, and I don't take enough advantage of it. I need to go to Okinawa. I have a few friends that could show me around too. I need to really take advantage of that. Jared, what are your thoughts on the Alderaan situation? Whole place just vanished overnight, and the government is saying that they don't know anything about it. Alderaan sounds like a place in a sci-fi property. I've heard that before. Is that a real thing? I really don't know. That's how up to date I am on fucking world events, is I kind of think that might be a reference to something sci-fi. There aren't any 60-year-old esports players out there, but young adults, many such cases. Many such cases. I really enjoy the way I could hear your voice saying that, and it's very fucking comedic. Many such cases, actually. I would wager that there are okay, so we count fighting games as esports, and I think there are a few 40-year-old fighting game aficionados. I would imagine Justin Wong is approaching 40 at the very least, right? I think I might have you on that one, Benny. Welcome to being Wrongsville, dog. You should check out Tachikawa in Tokyo near IKEA. I hear there's a bunch of skaters near there. Oh, really? I went to university by there. I remember all the skater boys. Hell yeah. Okay, hold on. Where's my... Because there is one skate park in Harajuku, actually, which is nice. It's just really small, and you have to go to a skate park that's like a mile away to ask them for permission to get in first. Tachikawa. Hell yes. One of the biggest problems with, there we go, Kawa. One of the biggest problems with skating in Tokyo is like there's not a lot of resources for people to discuss, like, yo, here's a dope spot, or here's a stair set where, you know, you won't get kicked out or something. I've searched in Japanese. It's just like, it's tough to come across shit like that. I think potentially people are keeping this shit to themselves, maybe. But I will definitely check out Tachikawa. That'd be nice. The skate park I go to at the moment takes me like an hour and some odd. Wait. Okay, there we go. Takes me a pretty good trek to get to. So if there's one that I could get to a little closer, that would be dope. Oh, it was... That A input was also opening that door. I was wondering what that noise was. I can't beat you too hard. I need you to teach me how to skateboard. Oh shit, dude, is that a possibility? Hell yes, I am willing to make that trade. I've got Josine. Listen, I'll tell you what. I taught Josine how to skateboard right before we moved to Japan. So that was like 3 years ago. And she hadn't skateboarded in years. And then we went to the park last month. And I was like, you should, you know, get back on the skateboard, see what you remember. And she was ollieing, no joke. I say without a problem. It took her a little bit to remember it, but she was fucking doing what I would call a perfect beginner's ollie. I think she might have like an aptitude for it, no joke, because it was just solidly executed, and you would assume that she had been skating the entire time that we have been here, which she has not been. So I think either A, she's really naturally sort of like tuned towards skateboarding, or B, maybe I'm a good teacher. Probably discuss it on forums. Yeah, and then there's an app that I completely forgot the name of. A buddy told me about once, where people sort of like map skate spots on like Google Maps. They'll pin them or something like that, and it's like an insider's kind of deal. But then I forgot the name, and I never fucking remembered it, so I'm stuck in that life. Tachikawa. Is that it? Not. Either that's Chu or Naka. On skate park. Tachikawa Chuo Koen skate park. Okay. Oh, it says it in fucking English underneath there, you idiot. Hey, but props to me for remembering Koen, because that is a kanji that I do not often remember. That is what, yeah, Koen. Hell yeah. Genius level. Harris said, imagine having a YouTube channel and not making a dope-ass skate compilation with even flow in the background. It may not have even flow, but Harris, if you watch my video on Obscure 2, I was going to have a little skit where I talk about, honestly, I completely forgot what the fucking skit was supposed to be, but it was dumb and stupid, and I was going to use it. I was going to like do the skit in a video, and I decided not to, so I just had a bunch of skate footage of me over the years kind of sitting around. And if you watch the very end segment of the Obscure 2 video, you'll get to see me skate from like 2001 and onwards up to like modern day, which is honestly pretty cool. I think it's cool, at least. Eat my ass. This is, I'm really liking that parry system. It's got a very good sort of risk reward dynamic going on. These enemies I could probably do without, because the most efficient way to get rid of them, honestly, is just to do the quick time event, which kind of feels like at that point I'm sort of cheating the system a little bit, because it doesn't do any damage. Park, skate park. Yeah, exactly. If it makes you feel better, it makes even less sense, because Chuo is like right down the middle. So it's the middle park, skate park. She's probably 4'5", so that low center of gravity, that's helping her. See, that's what I thought. But you have to keep in mind, Josine's got a big fat booty. So I feel like that's probably dragging her down gravity-wise. I kind of like how you can see him doing that shit out there. It's like, fuck. That guy's fucking around. She's 4'5" and still taller than Jared. I know that Benny, when he first, because we first saw each other in where the fuck, what airport did you fly into? Oh no, don't kill me. You guys heard me tell him not to kill me. I forget which airport you flew into, but I know for sure you were expecting me to be like 4 foot tall. I know it. It wasn't Narita, was it? It was Haneda. It was Haneda you flew into. And Jared only has skate footage after 9/11. Do not point that out. I would like for the public to go on not making that connection. What is Fisher Paris saying? Or some other social media? What are we talking about? I'll tell you what, as you guys could see in the stream, it did take a while for me to acclimate to this game. But holy fuck, now that I have, this is fucking fun. I am really enjoying myself here. I'm hoping that the developers do watch this stream to kind of get an idea of a person's like full first time experience, and potentially maybe, you know, it'll result in a few changes being made. But if that does indeed end up being the case, I would also like for them to get the impression that this is really fucking fun. And I believe these concepts fundamentally work really well. All we have to do now, a little bit of tweaking. I'm already feeling the story. I would say the only thing that I noticed that's not like a gameplay kind of technical feature would be the discrepancy between the main character's voiceover versus the high quality sound of everybody else's. I'm not 100% sure that's something anybody can do about, because you probably don't want to re-record a whole bunch of dialogue. But I could probably go through the entire game and that would just sort of bother me, and that would be the worst it got. In terms of controls though, we definitely need to make sure controller inputs are read more consistently in the menus. Potentially, we could do something with the run button here so that I'm able to turn my camera while I'm running. Hold on. You know what? I keep just not using the regular strike. I don't know why. Allow remapping. Button remapping would be really, really great. And you know what would be very cool, and this might be a little harder to do, in the options, if you do allow button remapping, allow a separation for dodge and run, because I think they're listed together in the options, and it would be kind of nice to set one button to run and one button to dodge. Like I said, like maybe clicking in the left analog stick for... Oh, fuck. Oh! And yeah, keeping B as the dodge button feels good to me, but I think the run button should be a little more. Okay, I have too many items. I swear to God, I can actually hear Jared saying "eat my ass" to the bidet in his 80s accent. Eat my ass. I've got a talent for it. That's for sure. If anyone is at all interested in this game, you should wishlist it on Steam. It helps indie developers immensely. That is a very good fucking point. I would 100% recommend doing it too, because I have, like I said, I know I didn't make a great case for it in the beginning. I was kind of paying attention to chat and not exactly playing very well. But this is a really fucking fun video game. Like, I can't tell you how good that just felt. That was so fucking nice. It's like getting an Isen in Onimusha. It's just so good. I'm in the middle of a Dark Souls 2 Doomslayer playthrough. Oh, you kill all enemies 12 times so they stop respawning. I'm in the middle of I got 3 or 4 hours into Bloodborne, and I liked it enough to say that I liked it, but not enough to continue having it punish me the way that it is. It's nice to see another dev trying to make half action, half horror. Yeah. And I think, for me personally, this atmosphere, cyberpunk, dystopic, like cyberpunk, dystopic, sort of kind of like Japanese theming with the whole samurai thing. This is all coming together as like a perfect Jared thing. But I feel like this has a lot of universal appeal. And it requires a good amount of skill too, so you could really... I think it gives the game a lot of legs. Because someone could play this and just rely on like healing items and stuff and be totally fine. Or they could get really skilled at what the game is expecting from them. And there's a kind of dynamic ceiling for how much fun you can have with the game, which is really nice. Also, this boss fight is so fucking fun. Are we in the second phase? We're not. I still take damage though, even though I nailed that. Fuck, okay, that was my bad. Too late on that one. That gives me enough time. Real quick. What I like is you can dash cancel the healing animation. That's kind of cool. What you got, fool? Do it. Fuck. I thought I was the best thing ever. Where you at? Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Well, what do we have here? My little Carmela girl in her pretty pink dress? Did you wake up? Every time she wakes up from a nap, she gets very affectionate. Yeah? Come here. Yeah, I know. Oh, let's be careful. Your stitches. There you go. This little girl, her favorite thing in the entire world is waking up from a nap, getting a shoulder ride, and having me just like pat her back and butt. Look at how cute. Hold on. Yeah, I know, sweet. Look at how cute this girl is. Here we go. Look at her with her pretty pink dress on, looking so cute. Yeah, she got to get further on the back. She has a thing where she climbs further and further on my back until she's hanging upside down. I don't know why. This gives me a lot of Parasite Eve 2 vibes. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Here, let's turn around. Let's give you a good Carmela face view. Yeah? Everybody wants to see your pretty face. You're such a good girl. She's doing such a good job healing from her surgery. I'm glad everybody got to see you. Josine's not here, so Carmela has to get all of her attention from me. Yeah? Oh. There you go. Those are good kisses. There you go. Get on the desk. Oh. Feel free to walk around and do your thing. There we go. Nice. So here's one thing about ragdoll cats. Me and Josine never owned one. Their poop their hair is so long, their poop gets stuck in their butt hair sometimes. So me and Josine do have to buzz cut her little butt cheeks every once in a while, so we don't have to cut poop out of her fur. Yeah? You still want more? She's feeling very affectionate right now. What a sweet little girl. Music needs to be more Florida, less this. Wait, FLA or... Wait, what's FLA? Cat? Hell yeah. I'm liking Stabby 55's reaction to Carmela's. Wish I could see the baby, but this dude makes his camera the size of terrestrial. Motherfucker, you know I zoomed in on it. I'll show my baby. surgery. Is she? Yeah, Mr. Lone Wolf. She just had to get spayed, so she's a-okay. And her stitches, we took her to the doctor for a follow-up very recently. Yesterday morning, I think Josine took her. We have a little stroller for her. It's very cute. But yeah, we took her to the doctor, and she's healing up real nice. Her stitches look great. And she's 100% on her way to full recovery. I would say we could probably take the dress off of her right now, but anytime I leave the house, like to go to the gym, I'd worry that she would, scratch at her stitches and pull them out or something. Oh, frontline assembly. Okay, I got you. A little more goth adjacent industrial. I could agree with that. Oh no. We've got the fucking A on screen. It's happening. Oh, okay, that was unblockable, that's why. Okay, alright. Okay, go ahead. You gotta be careful, you're gonna hurt your stomach. Okay, sorry guys, hold on, we have to wait a little bit. So no little kitties? Yeah. Saw the Fatal Fury box in the back. Oh, it's a bag from Tokyo Game Show. They're just giving those out. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I think you could sell them on like Mercari and make some money too. Dude, fuck you, Benny. The Office is the only map. Get the fuck out of here. You're talking shit at this point. Office is the most dynamic map, and also in a size to fucking density ratio. If you're playing with a full team, it's the most fun. You have no idea what it feels like to be funneled in fucking Hall. Yeah, right, little one. She's being such a good girl right now. I gotta play this game though. The people came here for me, not you, Carmela. It's not true. You're such a sweet girl. Yeah, I love you too. Why don't you get down here on the couch? Good girl. Alright. Oh, fuck you. Oh, that's what I was doing. That's right. Okay, hold on. I do like how the music muffles when you're in the inventory screen. Very nice touch. Very, very nice. I fucking equipped you, you motherfucker. Oh, yes. Okay, we are in the sec. Alright, sick. What you got? Uh-huh. I fucking knew it. Suck it. It would be nice if this A thing wouldn't show up on screen randomly, but what are you gonna do? Asshole. Suck it. You are the worst. I hate you. Honestly, I really don't like Nuke. I truly, I can play Dust 2 and it's fine, but I really do not like Nuke. There's way too many little fucking small places for people to hide and potshot you. Okay, so that does some damage, but not like a lot. Nice. Hell yes, fool. What you got? Yeah, suck it, nerd. Dude. God, that feels so good. That is so fucking fun. You guys have no idea. The wife doesn't allow Jared to breastfeed Carmel anymore. That's not true. Don't listen to them.
I will guide you. Just
I will guide you. Shoot the samurai bullet. It's so cool that, oh god, that is such a... I'm very happy that I got to see that scene twice, because that's very fucking cool.
You would have made such an exquisite cool.
Did you frame the smudges I sent you in that bomb-proof case? Oh, we have a fireproof case. No, we so we have your stuff and one other thing that we are looking for frames
Go,
for.
please wake up.
And
Chloe.
so we had to wait because our
Okay.
landlord came here to do an inspection for the windows because he's installing new, like,
Unauthorized use of
better insulated windows, and we kind of had to wait until after that so that we could put stuff up on the walls. And then we're gonna I'm gonna put some of your shit up here in my room, but also up there in the living room as well. Yeah, see, exactly. Benny, see, that's the problem. Benny's turtling around corners. He's probably a fucking opper. I bet you $10 Benny's got the op most of the time. AWP can suck it, fool. All right, I think that is enough of that. That was fucking fun as shit, guys. I'm feeling this. I'm very excited for a more public demo to come out with a few fixes. That was really fucking cool. I'm glad. I did not think that would be 3 hours. I thought that'd be like an hour-long stream. Hell yeah, I'm stoked on that. I do, however, have to drink some pre-workout and go to the gym and get my first session of cardio of the day in. I appreciate very much. Honestly, it's really fucking fun. And a lot of the clunkiness that may have been apparent when I was playing it was really coming from me. I am very much going to enjoy playing this in the future and definitely going to cover it here on the channel. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you so much to Stabby55. Join up as a channel member. If anybody liked the stream, much appreciated. If you came by, you chatted, I appreciate the shit out of you. It's been nice having a little friendly banter. All of you guys, please don't drive drunk. Make wise choices. And all of us will continue our weight loss arcs. 16 pounds down. We're going to keep it going. Everybody have a good one. I will talk to all of you later.